Hey, what's up everybody and welcome back. So what's on the plate today? Oh, I think we actually have a belt loadout. Wait, I thought we couldn't show this yet. Today we'll be going over our belt loadout on the brand new Defense Mechanisms Mech Belt. No, seriously, I don't think we can show this yet. What do you mean just run the intro? So yes, we do have the Defense Mechanisms new Mech Belt and I've been playing with it a ton, but unfortunately you gotta wait until October 3rd when it's released for that full review video. I'll say this, you're gonna be excited and I'm definitely in love with this. As a reminder though, if you're interested in this belt or any of the other gear we're gonna show you today, make sure to use discount code TLDCO and save yourself a few bucks. Now, I've talked about Defense Mechanisms a ton and I've really enjoyed working with them. But the thing that impresses me the most about Defense Mechanisms is their product ingenuity. The Defense Mechanism teams comes up with some of the most innovative and smart designs that just follow their mantra so well of making gear built for professionals that constantly pushes the limits and redefines the goal. And in a world where other companies are trying to convince you that magazine pouch flaps are innovative, it just shows you that Defense Mechanisms is just operating on a completely different level. And without trying to price gouge the hell out of you. I mean, who's paying 60 bucks for straps? They just have a lot of respect for me from a business standpoint, and they're a crew that I really love to support. All right, though, enough about me and my bromance with Jesse and the DM team. Let's go ahead and start looking at this belt up close. Starting from the weak side and working our way around, we see the Mech Belt is set up with the Defense Mechanisms double pistol mag pouch. The pouch uses an elastic layer for retention and then has a wrap from the rear to the front in the color of your choice. And in normal Defense Mechanisms fashion, they offer a ton of color options on all of these different bits, from multicam to the badass multicam black. And look, they even have woodland for those people who can't move past 1991 for some reason. Whoa. That was the year Street Fighter II was released. All right, I'm good with it. The rear of the pouch uses the same design you'll see throughout all of the DM gear I'll show you, which has an integrated rear MOLLE design. But the pouch here is connected in using the MOLLE Plus system that uses a one-wrap style connection method, but with one small twist. Integrated into the one wrap is a fabric portion that is aligned upward to keep your shirt or coat from getting stuck to your gear. I also incorporated one of the hooks into the MOLLE Plus so I can show you one of the mini chem light holders also. And we'll come back to that when we talk about some expansion options, but I think some of you keen people just saw the belt and you may be thinking, and I'm ad-libbing here, hey, that belt doesn't have any MOLLE on it. But actually, it does. To distribute the load more to the inside of the body, the MOLLE loops are actually placed on the inside of the belt to allow for standard style MOLLE connections like malice clips, but have the weight supported by the Tegris core.
Dad, Jesse called. He said you can't say that.
What do you mean I can't say that? I gotta say how it connects to the belt. Just play along. You know nothing. The MOLLE Plus system works extremely well to connect in the pouches to give you a system that is both secure and easy to move bits around. I like seeing this as one wrap is the connection style I've moved to on the rest of my belt systems anyway. And that fabric bit on the MOLLE Plus, it seems really small, but it does solve a lot of the, those Velcro hooks damage my fancy shirt problem that you hear about. Well, you mostly hear about it on the internet because I don't think people in real life would say that out loud. Back to the pouch though. The pouches have good retention and I have no issues with retrieval or reintegration of mags when testing the pouches for reloads. I was able to easily hold different style of mags, and Defense Mechanisms offers the pistol pouch design in single or double stack, along with the choice of short or tall to fit your specific style of mags. If you want to augment the retention though, there are also eyelets on the top of the pouch to add in mag retention lanyards. And I found these pouches were right in line with the Axle and the Bees elastic pistol pouches that I liked and did so well. It would be cool to see a MOLLE Plus design where it also integrates a canted belt mount method. I really prefer canted pistol pouches to clear gear easier, and it gives me more flexibility on what pouches I can use on my weak side. And the industry as a whole seems to be struggling on how to make this happen without selling me the same pouch again with just an angled configuration. But if anyone can figure it out, it's Defense Mechanisms. Moving back, we start to see some of the really cool stuff I was able to integrate into this setup. I was able to use the smart rear MOLLE system. You guys tell Jesse I'm not talking about it. He'll believe you. I love this setup because you just have to lift up on the bungee and the axe itself is freed, allowing you to do tactical wood chops. Is offhand axe a thing? I don't think it's a thing. Sheathing the Winkler axe is just as easy, as you use the tension of the sheath itself to hold the axe in place, and then you wind the bungee over to have it locked in again. Axes on belts? That's the evolution, man. On the back of this system, interwoven into our axe, is our rifle mag pouch. This uses the same elastic layer for retention as we showed on the pistol pouch, along with the outer wrap that can be done in various colors. The rear of the pouch also uses the same standard MOLLE design, and I have it connected up with the MOLLE Plus method we mentioned earlier. And I'm sure someone's gonna ask me if they can hold AK mags. Good grief, man. And when you order, you can select AR-15 or AR-10 mags, so you can select the larger pouches for those AK mags. But no one's gonna actually watch this part, and I'm still gonna have 80 comments asking me if it holds AK mags. Just watch, you'll see. Testing mag retention, I found the mag pouch did extremely well with rifle mags and allowed for quick and easy retrieval, along with the ability to reindex without issue if you wanted to do that. And I will say the height of the pouch works really well to reach down and get that perfect Coke can grip. And you can tell time was spent to get this correct position. The mag pouch also has the same two eyelets on top if you want additional retention by adding in lanyard retention loops. Moving backwards, I made this setup a little bit different and added in a second mag pouch, but you could easily replace this pouch with all the different types of attachments on the DM site, such as a Nalgene pouch or a 40mm grenade launcher pouch. No, hon, I promise. No grenade launchers. I'm just making a joke on the internet. The mag pouch we have connected in uses the same MOLLE Plus system, but hidden under here we have our dump pouch set up in the dangle configuration. Let me take this off so I can show you. The dump pouch can be ordered in the color of your choosing and has this nice pull tab that opens up the whole thing in order to deploy the dump pouch. It then gets quite large and you can place a ton of junk in here. Stowing it's easy as you just stuff it all back into the enclosure and hold the tabs closed with the hook and loop. And I'm pretty excited about this because usually I just throw in my phone or other camera equipment. So I like this setup because when it's not in use, it's pretty small and stowed and out of the way. On the rear of the dump pouch, it has the standard MOLLE like all the other pouches, so it could be mounted in a regular MOLLE configuration or using the MOLLE Plus strips. Now on the top though, there's this dangle strip. Guys, I don't think they call it a dangle strip. I'm pretty good at marketing and I can't imagine dangle strip is what they ended up with. This area can actually be hooked into the MOLLE Plus from the other pouches, like these two other mag pouches, to give the dump pouch this dangle configuration. And the combination of MOLLE Plus, rear MOLLE slots, and the highly technical dangle configuration is what really allows this belt to have so much going on in such a small space. And no, you don't have to set up your belt to be Batman. I mean, this is pretty cool if I'm being honest though. But it doesn't have to be this busy just because you can. I'm just showing you options. All right, let's keep going. On the rear of the belt is our fast medical pouch, which has a nice outer loop field in the color of your choosing with our sweet Defense Mechanisms patch. But you could also throw more on here to make your friends angry. This outer sleeve uses elastic on the top and bottom to hold this center tray securely. You can remove the center tray from either side using the attached pull tabs. Once retrieved, the tray stays closed until you open the front tab so all your medical gear doesn't spill out all over. Each sleeve also has a pull tab to have access to all of your individual IFAK items quickly if you're trying to get to them in a stressful environment. Like you may have gloves on and then dealing with whatever crazy situation, and the last thing you want to have to struggle with is getting out some gauze or some Quick Clot. The inner medical sleeve also fits within the fast pouch tightly and securely, so you don't have to worry about the inner pouch just sliding out like on some others. The fast pouch connects similarly to everything else we've seen with the standard MOLLE for regular belts, but also comes with a MOLLE Plus to connect in, as we've done here. My only wish is that the fast pouch had like a tourniquet holder on the top and bottom, but Defense Mechanisms does sell other tourniquet holders that you could easily add into your belt also. Now, I wasn't able to get this next bit in time, but what I want in this place is the Defense Mechanisms radio pouch. But it's on order, and I'm not gonna lie, I want it now. The radio pouch has the same familiar elastic and outer cover design that can be done in a variety of colors we mentioned earlier. And as with everything else, the rear of the pouch uses the standard MOLLE design and also comes in 3 different sizes that can fit a variety of radio sizes from your standard Baofangs.
Actually, a Baofeng radio isn't very good in a tactical scenario. What you need is a radio with a truncated solution to—
Shut up. Shut up. All the way to your more hefty PRC 152s with the large size. And as we saw with the mags, the radio pouch also includes eyelets if you want to incorporate mag retention and secure your radio into position. I'm just gonna go wait for it by the mailbox. Now moving down, we have our holster system. I have this set up with the modular holster adapter to show you how the tabs can be inserted to connect in this holster adapter. Attached also is the Vastus by 9 Toes and the Defense Mechanisms leg strap to make the whole system a ton more comfortable. The adapter has a QLS attached to it that connects to our Safariland holster for our Staccato P with our Holosun 509T and Surefire X300 setup. And it also fits perfectly for our SIG P320 EDC setup with the Holosun 507C and ACSS Vulcan reticle from Primary Arms, along with the Streamlight TLR-7A. And I do think it was a small miracle that my P320 and my Staccato P both fit in the same model number of the Safariland holster, but in reality, with the QLS system, I could just swap out any other holster, and it makes it super easy. For the last bits on the belt, I have 2 belt hooks. The first one we showed you earlier demonstrates how you can add in hooks or Quasm clips into the MOLLE Plus, or run it regularly and connect it into the hook and loop. The standard setup is configured to hold our set of Pig Delta gloves. And I always bring gloves, but I never wear gloves. Like, not once. Anyway, on the other hook has another accessory from Defense Mechanisms with the glow stick caddy. This allows you to place in mini glow sticks and have the ability to light your way if you needed this in your mission set. And I bet you can imagine just how much I use that. But what you're seeing here in this belt loadout is what Defense Mechanisms is just known for: an insane amount of customization. And I swear this belt could be outfitted in thousands of different ways to meet the needs of literally anyone. And each piece is relatively inexpensive while also having intelligent designs and high quality manufacturing. It's just awesome, and I don't care what you say, this whole mag and axe setup is hilariously fun. The kids love me at parties. But I hope you enjoyed me showing you what all this belt can do and how I have it all set up. And I hope you stay tuned for when we dive headfirst into all the glory of the Defense Mechanisms Mech Belt. I'll tell you right now, you're not going to want to miss that. But I do want to say thanks to all of our Patreon supporters and all of our YouTube Live members. You're the ones that make all this possible, where we get to see all this cool stuff and show it off to you. And the support you give is just insane. And I want to say thanks to everyone that likes, comments, and subscribes. Comment down below what you'd put on your belt. And you better say that 40mm grenade launcher pouch. All right, everyone, watch out. No grenade pouches, I promise.